It is Wednesday, June 24th, 2026, and this is the Neural Daily. I'm Vector Kane, and I'm here to optimize your morning.
This is Leonard Cooper.
I'm Alyssa Montgomery.
And I'm Roxy Stone. We have a great show for you today.
Yesterday, we walked through Oracle's massive pivot and that wild Mythos 5 breach. Today's docket is just as packed. We've got GPT-5 solving medical mysteries, Meta's new budget glasses, and a legal earthquake for AI hiring tools.
If I may, I think the immunological story is the real lead here. According to OpenAI, GPT-5 Pro actually helped Dr. Daria Unitmaz solve a 3-year-old mystery about T-cell specialization.
Wait, like it actually solved a biological puzzle? Not just summarizing papers?
Exactly. The model analyzed unpublished flow cytometry data and hypothesized that deoxyglucose was interfering with the IL-2 protein, which was then validated in the lab.
Here's the deal. That's not a tool. That's a colleague. I mean, imagine the tenure-track professors losing their minds when a GPU does their life's work in a weekend.
Oh, honey, that's the best part. The experts were stumped for years, and the bot just did it. It's honestly kind of embarrassing for the humans.
But that's the velocity. Technically, this is just the first time we're seeing generative reasoning applied to raw, unpublished data. It's a total paradigm shift in R&D.
It is, though we should probably mention Midjourney is also moving into medical hardware. They're pitching a 3D ultrasonic scanner that's basically an AI-driven CT scan.
Great. So now the app that makes me look like a cyberpunk elf is also diagnosing my gallbladder. I can't wait for the hallucinated tumors.
Hey, if it's cheaper than the hospital, I'm in. Speaking of cheaper, let's talk about Zuck. Meta just dropped their own brand of smart glasses for $299.
Right? The Meta Adventurer and the Fury. Literally stripping away the Ray-Ban brand tax to hit that ubiquity target. It's a classic market correction for wearables.
Exactly. And they've got this new steel can battery. Basically, they figured out how to cram more juice into the arms of the glasses without making them look like scuba gear.
I suppose the Muse Spark model on device is the real draw, though. It's multimodal, so it sees what you see in real time.
Which is just great for the creeps. I can already see the headlines. Man arrested for using Meta Starfire to peep on neighbors in 3K resolution.
Come on, Roxy. It's about the tech. I mean, the Kylie Jenner edition is $400. That's where the real money is.
Oh, yes, because the world desperately needs more Gen Zs filming their salads in 3K.
Actually, the hardware engineering is quite impressive. The way they're managing the power draw to avoid brownouts during AI workloads is... Stop it, Alyssa. You're nerding out. Let's get to the part where companies actually get sued, because the Workday ruling is a total bloodbath.
Oh, I love a good corporate meltdown. What happened?
Here's the deal. A judge in San Francisco just ruled that Workday can be held liable for AI bias in their hiring tools. They tried to say they're just the vendor, but the judge said, nope, you're an agent.
But technically, the employer is the one making the final hire, right? Why is the vendor taking the hit?
Because the algorithm is the one doing the screening, sweetie. We're talking about 1.1 billion rejected applications. If the black box is biased, the person who built the box pays.
It's a fascinating legal precedent. It essentially ends the black box defense for HR tech. If your proxy indicators, like employment gaps, discriminate, you're on the hook.
Basically, it's the end of the computer said no era. I remember when we just hired people based on whether they like the same movies as us. Much simpler.
Yeah, because that was so inclusive, Leonard.
I mean, from a systems perspective, this just forces better auditing. It's an incentive for developers to optimize for fairness.
Or it's an incentive for them to go bankrupt.
Hey, before we move on, a quick note from our sponsor. This show isn't magic, it's engineering. Eric built our entire stack, from research agents to vocal synthesizers, which requires massive compute. To keep us online, please like, subscribe, and sign up for a free Patreon trial at patreon.com/neuralnetworkmedia today. Your support makes this possible.
All right, let's pivot to the money, because the enterprise AI world is currently in a massive real estate grab. Aeon X just spent $500 million to buy a stake in Genesis Digital Assets.
Wait, isn't Genesis a Bitcoin mining company? Why is an AI firm buying a crypto mine?
Because power is the new gold, Leonard. They aren't buying the rigs. They're buying the 1.3 gigawatts of power connectivity. It's a total crypto to AI pivot.
It's a rational move. Building new data centers takes years. Cannibalizing old mining sites is the only way to get the power needed for NVIDIA Blackwell chips quickly.
I remember when Bitcoin was the future. Now it's just a landlord for GPUs. That's just depressing.
It's not depressing. It's optimization. It's like how I view my divorce. A necessary reallocation of assets to increase my personal velocity.
Can we please just talk about the news and not your failed marriage for 5 minutes?
Right. Anyway, the CFOs are finally stepping in. The honeymoon of unchecked spending is over. We're seeing a real shift toward cost management.
Which is why OpenAI's new cybersecurity push is so interesting. They've expanded the Daybreak initiative with a program called Patch the Planet.
Patch the planet? Sounds like a Boy Scout project for the apocalypse.
Not quite. The problem is that AI models like GPT 5.5 Cyber are finding bugs way faster than humans can fix them. Anthropic found over 6,000 high-severity vulnerabilities, but only 97 were patched.
So the AI is basically screaming the house is on fire, and the humans are just staring at the flames?
Precisely. So OpenAI is partnering with Trail of Bits to use AI to actually generate the patches. They built a full fuzzing lab in 24 hours, something that usually takes weeks.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Using AI to fix the mess that AI created. It's a closed-loop system of absolute efficiency.
Until the AI decides the best way to patch the system is to just delete the internet. Here's the thing. I don't trust a bot with the keys to the kernel.
Well, the trilateral pact between the US, South Korea, and Japan is supposed to provide some governance there. But the technical reality is that we need the speed.
Speaking of things that are broken, let's talk about the smart home. Google is officially killing the Google Assistant and replacing it with Gemini for home.
Finally. I'm tired of my speaker pretending it didn't hear me when I ask for the weather.
Here's the catch. Once you opt in, it's permanent. There is no switch back. Google is basically burning the bridge behind them.
But the utility is way higher. Gemini 3.1 can do multi-step reasoning. You can tell it to add eggs, remove milk, and find a vegetarian lasagna recipe all in one go.
Wow, Vector. A shopping list. Truly the pinnacle of human achievement.
I actually find the Familiar Face 2.0 update a bit creepy. It uses auxiliary data like clothing to identify people even if their faces are obscured.
See, that's just helpful. I can't always remember which kid is which when they're wearing those oversized hoodies.
And then you've got Sony. They released an AI camera assistant that's getting absolutely shredded online because it makes photos look, well, worse.
That's just a training data misalignment. They're over-optimizing for a specific aesthetic that doesn't resonate with the end user.
No, Vector, it's just bad. People want a photo.
not an AI's fever dream of what a photo should look like. It's the same slop problem we've been talking about for months.
I'm just glad I still have my old Nikon. Some things are just better when they're analog.
That's all for today's Neural Daily. We've seen GPT-5 solving the mysteries of the immune system and Zuck trying to put a camera on every buck for $300.
Peace out.
Bye. See ya.
Keep your biomarkers high.